Parish Real Estate Services, coming to you live at one of my brand new listings at 5085 Tramalac Lane in Mill Creek. I have Heather Yusko here with Movement Mortgage today. We're going to be talking briefly about the pre-approval process, and we're going to be touring this beautiful home.
Excellent. I'm excited.
Absolutely. It's such a beautiful day. Sun is shining. It's wonderful. So can we see the exterior of this property? This property is located on an acre lot, 1.07 to be exact. It has plenty of room for play, adding a pool, adding an extra garage if you feel the necessary need to.
I love the front porch right there over the front door, how it opens up.
It really has a beautiful entryway, and that blue sky is absolutely stunning today.
Big yard for kids as well.
Tons of driveway, plenty of space for entertaining, parking.
The garage is attached, correct?
Yes, the garage. There is a oversized two-car garage attached here.
And the backyard also looks very, very big, so that your kids, you can get a swing set back there, even a pool, as you mentioned.
Yeah, it would be an awesome spot for a pool. There is a deck attached to the back of the house here. I'm not sure if we're going to swing around and see it enough. But there is an exterior wooden deck.
Excellent. Gorgeous.
Absolutely. This house is one of my favorite listings. It is located near the lake, so it's great to walk the neighborhood around here. There's lots of kids, dogs. It's really fun.
How far is the lake, Stacy? Is it right down the road here?
Oh gosh, yes, right down the road.
Perfect.
Down the road. There are a few houses that do have lake access on the north side of the subdivision here.
Excellent.
So it's really, you'll be able to see the lake when you walk down for sure. Let's take a look at the rest of the first floor of the home. So this is the custom kitchen. It's fully appliance, stainless appliances. It does have granite countertops, really nice mosaic backsplash, island, prep sink, double ovens.
I love the colors in the kitchen. They all mesh very well together.
It's really beautiful, and it's open to the living space. It's really nice for entertaining. Awesome sunlight coming in there, as you can see. Little coffee bar that is really popular.
Plenty of counter space.
Yep, tons of room for prep.
Beautiful, beautiful kitchen.
Yeah, I really, really love the openness of this house. I think that that's a popular concept for housing and what buyers want. Because so many people are they want to entertain, they want to have people over for holidays, and this makes it easy for people to sit in the family room, the sunroom, be in the kitchen, and still be able to talk, and the kids can be in the other room, and it just really makes for a good entertainment space.
I agree. That's really where the trend is going. Everybody wants open concept now. They don't want these big houses, but then have boxed off rooms.
Absolutely.
So I agree with you. I believe the open concept is beautiful.
Yep. This does have a dining room and a formal living room over on the other wing of the house. It all is hardwood flooring. A couple shots that we weren't able to get are just the half baths. There are 2 half baths on the first floor here, which is convenient again for kiddos, entertainment. Also on the first floor you have a laundry room and a really cool drop-off space for kiddos' book bags, art supplies, whatever you need to kick off your shoes and put your jackets and everything, and it's out of the way.
Nice mud room.
Yes.
Do they consider that a mud room or?
Yeah, it's like a combined mud room, laundry room, and half bath there.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So that makes it really nice.
And then this is the sunroom, correct?
Yes, this is going to be the sunroom. Tons of light coming in this room. It's really beautiful with the hardwood floors. She has it decorated so cute.
I love the windows surrounding. It's beautiful.
It's really awesome. One of my favorite rooms in the house for sure.
And that's that back deck, right? Right off of the sunroom?
Yes.
There's that back deck?
You can get a little shot of that back deck there. So it's easy access from the house to the deck right into the backyard.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful listing.
Yeah, so Heather, why don't we talk a bit about the pre-approval process before we go and tour the upstairs of the home?
Perfect, perfect. Yes, thank you, first of all, for having me. So, pre-approval, right? Someone falls in love with this house and they might want you to show it to them, or they're going to come to an open house maybe that you're going to have. But how do we start the pre-approval process, right? So
right.
Typically, right, your realtor is going to want to have their buyer pre-qualified or pre-approved before you start showing them houses.
Absolutely. And honestly, it's so much more convenient for the buyer. They don't realize it up front all the time, but to have your fees, your exact price point is so important. Plus, it's really nice for the seller as well because they're spending a lot of time prepping their house
Correct.
And getting it ready for showings. So to have someone that isn't qualified for the property come in and take that hour of their time is not the best thing to do.
Well, and that's the problem, Stacy. So someone will fall in love with a house, right? And it'll be their dream home, and then they find out that they don't even qualify for it.
Yes.
So the first most important step in the home buying process is getting pre-qualified or pre-approved.
Absolutely.
Right? Because again, the realtor needs to know, number one, that you qualify, and number two, what your max budget is, right? So if you want to get, that is the first step, and you need to get pre-qualified, right? Yep. So you're either going to call your lender, local loan officer, and depending on who you call, you can, the loan officer will take your information over the phone, or we have a wonderful app, a mobile app, that the borrowers can fill out, and then they can attach all of their supporting documentation.
So super convenient
Yes,
and easy.
very
They don't
convenient.
even have to make an appointment to come into the office. They can
Correct.
just do it on an app.
Yep.
Or over the phone. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then the mobile app will actually allow them to start putting their documents on the app. It's a very secure site, so they can upload their tax returns, their pay stubs, their bank statements, because sometimes people have tricky situations and the loan officer might need to review that information just to make sure they can qualify for what they're looking for.
Perfect.
So once you make that step and you call a loan officer, they gather all your information, they have to pull credit,
Right.
and then they're going to review all of that, and they're going to issue what they call a pre-qualification. Now, there is a difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval, okay? A pre-qualification is really just a loan officer's best guess, right? The borrower is verbally telling the loan officer that information, and then that loan officer is making a decision based on the verbal information they received, right? So we take it one step further. We can actually get the borrower approved right before they find the house. That way it gives them peace of mind and puts everyone at ease because they're already qualified, right? In 2017, believe it or not, 21% of sales agreements got denied because of financing issues. Halfway into the process, right after these people already fell in love with the home, spent money on appraisals, inspections, right, a deposit, and it's really probably because a loan officer made a mistake, right? And it was an honest mistake, but they didn't catch something.
Exactly.
So taking it one step further and trying to get these borrowers qualified in the beginning, right? Not just issuing that pre-qualification, but an actual approval is going to be less stressful for everyone and really put everybody at ease.
Absolutely.
So that is something that we can do in our office. You know, I don't really see a lot of people doing it here in the area, but we can do that. And it really just gives you a competitive offer because you'll have that approval when you make the offer, and it's going to give you an advantage over other buyers.
Right, I definitely agree with that. And then when you're also giving information verbally, I feel like it's easy to forget.
Oh, for sure.
Some of the things, I mean, depending on how you're paid, not everyone's W-2'd, so it can get a little difficult.
And so those are those sticky situations, right, where the loan officer is going to ask for that extra documentation, right? Because there are so many guidelines out there and so many different mortgage products. Some people still think they have to put 20% down to even buy a home, and you don't.
Absolutely.
You can,
I get that question all the time.
Right, you can buy a home with no money down, 3% down, 5% down, right? There are a ton of mortgage products out there. So really educating your borrower, right? Having a good loan officer that's going to know most of the guidelines and all of the tricky ins and outs of employment and how long you have to work here is really going to help as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely great advice.
So honestly, I mean, the pre-approval process can be very easy and streamlined as long as you're working with a good loan officer and someone that's going to help you streamline that.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So I think that we should take a quick tour of the upstairs of this home and wrap things up for you.
Awesome.
So we've got the master bedroom.
I love. Oh, sorry.
No, it's.
I love the wallpaper here on the side. It looks like.
Isn't that a cool little
that is
accent?
Such a cool accent.
Very cool accent. But the master bedroom is 19 by 13. It is a suite, so it does have the bathroom and walk-in closet attached there.
Beautiful.
So you can see the dual sinks. It has the really cool mosaic tiles up the back.
Definitely need those dual sinks.
Absolutely.
Don't want to be sharing.
No one wants to share a sink with their husband or wife anymore. Everyone wants their own.
Yes.
So then we'll go into, there's 4 additional bedrooms on the second floor and another full bath. They are all very spacious.
This house really is a big house. So there's 4 bedrooms and a master, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So we have 5 bedrooms upstairs. The 1 bedroom is actually, let me see if 23 by 15.
Wow.
So it's very large. You could do several twin beds in there, several bunk beds. I've seen people kind of decorate it where all the kids, if they're close in age, are in one room, and it's really a neat little concept. It's very cute.
Wonderful. That must be the bigger bedroom there.
Yep, that's the bigger bedroom there. So
very spacious.
there's tons of toys in there. You see they have a couch.
Right.
So
it's very spacious. This
tons of
house
space.
is definitely perfect for a larger family.
Right. So just really quick, something that we didn't see is there is a full basement. Tons of storage downstairs. They have it set up with like a little playroom. There are entrances from the main house to the basement and then from the garage as well.
Wow.
So 2 entrances for easy access depending on what you're moving down there, which is nice sometimes to get that.
That is super nice, especially having it attached and having those separate entrances. I agree.
Yes. This house is really amazing, and if you're interested, please contact me. I'm Stacy Santos again with Marsh & Marsh Real Estate. All my contact information is within the video, so please feel free if you would like to tour the home.
Thank you, Stacy, for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Heather.